Yeah, what's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It is Memorial Day, a Memorial Day Rock With Me Nation special. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. We in here. We are in here. We are in here. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world. After all, it is Memorial Day. You did not have to do this. You pulled up. Before I begin, though, like, share, subscribe. You like, leave a comment. You don't like, leave a constructive comment. My brother Daryl already up in here. He is. I see him. Big brother already up in here and everything like that. I think we got a great show. 4:30. I know. I'm a little bit late. But we going to try and get you up out of here and everything like that. Bring the show in kind of early. Right. Bring it in kind of early so we can get up out of here kind of early. Yeah. And we got some great topics today, or at the very least, I believe we do. And we're going to approach those topics. We're going to try to. We're going to try and approach those topics with a little bit of a twist. I see we got my brother Daryl. We got Big James in the building. What is going on? We're going to see what we can do. We're going to see what we can do. What two? I say two is a crew. That's enough to make it do what it's going to do. Yeah. Let's go ahead, though, and acknowledge those that are fallen. Today is Memorial Day. It is today, as my brother Daryl would tell you, is the day that we salute the fallen. Yes, it's not to be confused with Veteran Day. No, this day is dedicated to our brothers and sisters who made the ultimate sacrifice in defending our country. Yes, it is. And so if you are a family member, loved one, and you fall into that category, our prayers, thoughts, condolences are with you. That's what this day is all about and everything like that. So I want to make sure I did that in regards to that. So with that being what it is, we're going to make sure we keep up with everybody that's pulling up because, like I said, it's Memorial Day. A mother mindset. You probably had something else you could have been doing. So I am grateful that you are here. I'll make sure I keep up with everybody. We got Afro. Afro is in the building. We're going to go over these topics too. Like I said, we in here for a good time, not to be confused with a long time, at all. That ain't what we doing. That is not what we doing. Let's make sure then, without further ado, that's what I said. Y'all know how to spell that? ADIEU. Yeah. So we got relationship 101. What truly matters. I just went. Did y'all catch me over there on Facebook? Yeah. I just did a live over there on Facebook and everything. Shout out to Big Ivan. Big Ivan was over there and everything like that. He's picking up what a brother putting down. Be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Shout out to Cinnabon Coffee and everything like that. Shout out to Plain Poppy. Y'all know we're making it do what it's going to do. But yeah, relationship advice 101. We're going to talk about it. What else we got on the docket for today? Why the only advice you should be taking from a single person is how to be single. Yeah, that's relationship advice 101. Ryan Clark versus Robert Griffin III. Oh my goodness gracious. Brothers. Why we just not picking up the phone? Brothers. BRUTHAS. Brothers. Hey, let's not become a pawn. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Ryan Clark versus Robert Griffin III. The Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark effect. Yeah. Woke. Gatekeeping for the culture. Yeah, we're going to get into it. Woke gatekeeping for the culture. Black fatigue. Shout out to my brother Daryl. And shout out to Alec Baldwin. I am not your Negro. Yes, y'all already know what we're talking about. Yeah, we're going to get into it. Delayed. Doomsday. Secret Wars. What that could mean for Black Panther 3. We're going to jump on Michael Wilbon on LeBron James. Listen. We're going to have an honest conversation about this whole LeBron James thing. We are. I'm apologizing right now. I'm a LeBron James fan. Let me just say that right now because I feel like folks like to fit. No, I'm telling you right now. I don't even own a pair of Jordan, but I do own a pair. Matter of fact, hold on. I don't want to hear a damn thing. You see him, right? You see him. I don't want to hear a damn thing. When my LeBron, I don't want to hear a damn. I don't own a pair of Jordans. I don't. So when I go down, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want, and you know damn good and well, it ain't like they cheap. Yeah. When they first came out, I still got them. I don't want to hear a damn thing. I don't want to hear a damn thing. Michael Wilbon on LeBron James. Fans, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, without further ado and everything like that, let me make sure I have everybody greeted that is up in here. If you have not hit that like button, could you please and thank you. We got Kamoyo King. He's up in here. We got Afro, my brother from overseas, across the water, Europe. That's what we got going on. Big James in the building, and my brother from another. Be real. Be real. Y'all know how it goes. Yeah, so without further ado, we got this puppy going on and everything like that. Relationship advice 101. That's some good coffee. Look here. I done been in a relationship. I'm in a relationship now, I'm married. This is my third one. I done made a lot of mistakes. I'm on it. I see a lot of folks. Let me not say that. I see quite a few influencers doing relationship videos. I just did a video on Facebook. If you are following me on Facebook, make sure you go hit that, check that video. About 33 minutes and everything, not long at all. Quite a few folks that do relationship videos, they not in relationships. At the very least, you don't know their relationship status. And if you listen to them talk, it's safe to say they not in a relationship because they not happy. I listen to men tell men, shout out to Fake and Fraud. Don't do that. If you're a member of the Rock With Me Nation, you know exactly who I'm talking about. I listen to these cats. They not in a relationship. They're not in a relationship. They're telling you as a man how to conduct yourself. Well, okay, I'm sorry. Somewhere along the line, me as a man, there was a woman somewhere in that picture. Like it ain't me in a boatload full of other dudes. Matter of fact, if I dream about me being in the strip club, I'm the only man in that strip club. Yeah, I'm the only person. Let me clarify. I'm the only person in that strip club checking for the strippers. Ain't nobody else in there. This ain't no meat party. This ain't no meat fest. No. No. Somewhere along the line, I don't know where this came from, but I know when my grandfather was talking to me about a man, what a man got going on in his life. Yes, property, that was part of the conversation. Hell yeah. Automobile, damn right. Savings, finances, hell yeah. It was a woman in that conversation too. Because my grandfather was married. Yeah, he wasn't giving me life advice to be by myself for the rest of my damn life. But clearly, when you look at cats like Fake and Fraud, it ain't just about them. Quite a few female influencers out there are telling women the same damn thing. Similar stuff. You don't see them with anybody. And you know how they say misery loves company? And you finding yourself male, female, heterosexual, LGBTQ+, regardless of your ethnicity, regardless of whatever race you claiming, you find yourself listening to people that ain't got a damn thing in common with you and don't want what you want out of life. The only thing they want for you to do, hit that like button, hit that share button, leave a comment, do something with the super chat. Hit me up on Patreon. Yeah, that's it. And what are you getting from it? No. I want to make sure I'm perfectly clear. I agree with some of the stuff Kevin Samuels had to say. He was talking to men. When he started talking to women, well, my wife talks to women. I talk to the men. I think we even do this in church. You have your women ministry and you have your men ministry. Why do we think that is? What's the likelihood that we're talking life, right? Who's more likely to accept advice from me, the woman or the man? It's the man. Especially if he views me as being successful, right? Right. The woman, based on how society has painted this picture, I'm an adversary at this point. I have to gain her trust. No differently than the female influencer has to gain the male's trust. But neither the female influencer nor the male influencer have a mate sitting with them when they're talking to you. You can't talk to them about what they did on their honeymoon. The hell, you can't even have a conversation with them about how they resolved an issue in their relationship. You can't, because it's only one person talking. Well, relationship 101, what can a single person tell you? And why you listening? What can they tell you? And why you listening? Are you talking about relationship dating, Theo? I do think it's different for younger people than it was for us. And here's the thing. Appreciate that's Afro coming through with that. It is different, but it's actually the same. Because as I look at these influencers today, they're doing what we did, except we weren't on social media when we were doing it, complaining about the opposite sex. So that's all they doing. Complain. But who they listening to? If I look at these social media influencers, regardless of their age, who are they listening to? They're not talking to a happy. My wife, Tabitha Brown, I think y'all know the young lady Tabitha Brown and everything like that. The social media influencer. She married. Now let's talk about their relationship. When they first got together, if I'm not mistaken, Miss Brown, I do apologize. Her husband was the one working while she was chasing her dream, which was their dream. They're married, right? Right. And so once she got the goal, he got to retire. So now he's doing what he want to do. See, if I'm going to take relationship advice from anybody, it's going to be Miss Brown. I'm going to see Miss Brown and I'm going to see her husband. They cooking together. They going on vacations together. They getting money. They, let me, T-H-E-Y, they, or D-E-Y. They getting money. Well, hell, if I want to know how to get money with a mate, that's it. Freaking Frack can't tell me a damn thing. The balloon test, hell no. None of them can. They look genuinely happy. Do you see Tabitha when she talk about her husband? Do you see her husband when they you know what? I hear New Edition in the background when I see Tabitha. I'm lost in love. Yeah. That's what we're talking about right there. You want to get some relationship advice, but see, you're not just going to get relationship advice. You're going to get life advice. You're going to get some financial advice. you're going to get some spiritual advice. And if anybody's actually caring to talk to you about relationship advice, well, you and your mate, you and your partner, you and your teammate, y'all got to be walking in lockstep. My brother Daryl said the other day, the man provides the vision and the woman provides inspiration. Some people might feel that's sexist. Okay, well, the woman provides the vision and the man provides inspiration. Regardless of how you're looking at it, they walking, they moving as one. Regardless how you look at it. If the man is the head and the woman is the backbone, guess what? Yes, ain't neither one of them going nowhere without the other one. Like, what good is a head without a neck for it to be on? Where's the neck? Right. So when I look at these young cats today, love is love. Them rules don't change. They don't. I don't care what the times are. At the end of the day, here's what love is. And no, Afro, this ain't directed at you, but these is for these young cats that want to act like it's new. Love is love. Love is love. It hurt today just like it hurt 60 years ago for the same damn reason. Come on, you'll say teamwork make the dream work. Absolutely. Listen, I'm going from that part-time to that full-time. I can't do nothing with no part-time lover. I can't do nothing with that. Moving right along. Ryan Clark versus RGIII. Lord have mercy. How did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. I don't. So for those of y'all that do not know, this is a I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. So those of y'all that are not in the know, Robert Griffin III and Ryan Clark are beefing. Why? Because Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. What do you say? Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. That's why they beefing. We can say whatever we want to. That's what it is. And if you got folks on the opposite side of the fence in regards to if they beefing about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, I'm of the mindset they fell for the Kool-Aid. Like, I'm of the mindset somebody sat a big old tall glass of Kool-Aid right in front of them and said, I'm gonna make sure you get triggered. Maybe it's because Robert Griffin III is a jit. Y'all be like, Theo, that's disrespectful. No, it's not. Age-wise, he a jit. Ryan Clark is just a little bit older than him. Okay, with Theo, what are you saying? I was a teenager when Larry Bird and Magic Johnson was going back and forth. Generation X, baby boomer. Didn't they meet in the finals? Yeah, we finna get into it now. Get down on it. Come on and get. We finna get down on it. Didn't they meet in the finals? How close was that to the civil rights era back then? They was wearing short shorts back then. Crazy. Dudes want to do that again. No, stop showing me your thigh meat. I don't want to see that. But no, back then, Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. And I don't know how we gonna do this, but Larry literally went to, I'm not saying this, I don't feel that way, but I know what folks look. Larry literally went to the whitest team in the NBA. While a strong argument could be made, Irvin Magic Johnson went to the blackest team in the NBA. Now check me out because a lot of folks don't. Check me out now. Check me out. Larry Bird was coached by a brother. Yeah, themselves, not the Red Auerbach team. No. The Casey. Yeah, That was a brother that was coaching all them white boys. We don't, I think it's, we don't talk about him. It was a brother. DEI, look it up. Do we ever talk about the fact that was it woke when Bill Russell was coaching the Celtics? Did he only get the job because he was black? Mind you, he won 2 NBA titles as a player coach. I don't know. Y'all hit me up in the comment section. Let me know the first player to do that in the NBA and the last player to do it in the NBA. That DEI or woke? Which one is it? Well, the Lakers were coached by a white dude. Did we talk about it like the tension? Was it basketball tension or was it racial tension? Because we had white folks rooting for the Lakers and black folks rooting for the Celtics. I don't want to do that. Was it basketball tension, which is or racial tension? I was around back then, having conversations. We was talking about the Late Show. That's what that was. We were talking about it. Yeah. Everybody was doing a no-look pass, trying to sky hooking and everything. Were we talking basketball or were we talking race? How many times them cats go head to head? Did they not play on the same Olympic basketball team? That's crazy. Basketball players. Basketball. They're playing basketball. To the roof. Basketball. Yeah, basketball. Here's what we did. First of all, this right here, that didn't start with John Cena. Yeah, this right here did not start with John Cena. That's us. Once again, our culture. Now, John Cena ain't ever disrespected the culture. He hadn't. But when he did this, he made it cool for folks that look like him to do this without any connection to our culture whatsoever. Yeah. So you get Caitlin Clark. See, I'm not gonna rewrite the history. You get Caitlin Clark, Iowa Hawkeyes. Fans love her. But Caitlin Clark, like Larry Bird, talks shit. You need me to say that again? Caitlin Clark, like Larry Bird, she talks shit. She was doing this when they were beating other teams and everything like that, when they were making a run to the NCAA playoffs and everything. She was telling quite a few folks, you can't see me, shooting all in their face. You can't see me. Oh, it was cute. But did we forget where it came from? Because we act like we were suffering from short-term memory when Angel Reese did it to her. It started over here with us. Let me give y'all a brief history lesson, if you will. I can remember watching the Florida State Seminoles play a football game. ABC, college football. And I forget who it was that was playing for Florida State. And this is when I talk about our culture needs to be gate kept. And if you swear up and down you proud to be black, it's your responsibility to own it. Keith Jackson, the legendary Keith Jackson. That's what I said. The legendary Keith Jackson. Look it up. And no, I ain't talking about the football player. No. Talking about college football analyst. I want to say it was William Floyd. William Floyd is a Q-dog. Now, if you're from the culture, you know what that is. If you're not from the culture, you might. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't, though. Because I didn't say what the official fraternity name is. I said William Floyd is a Q dog. And if you are of the culture, you know exactly what fraternity he belongs to. Well, I'm not going to do what he did because that would, to me, that's disrespectful to the fraternity. I'm not a member of the fraternity. He threw up the sign. William Floyd paid fullback for the Florida State Seminoles, scored a touchdown, and threw up their sign. He signaled to all the brothers. Do you know what Keith Jackson said? Because Keith Jackson wasn't of the culture. He had heard about the culture, been told about the culture from those not of the culture. So when William Floyd threw up his hand signal to his fellow frat brothers, Keith Jackson on live TV said it was wrong for him to be throwing up gang signs. If I'm not mistaken, the other guy who was calling the game, Bob Greasy, schooled him. Bob Greasy ain't us. Bob Greasy just happened to be teammates when he was playing with the Miami Dolphins, when they went undefeated. Quite a few of his teammates were of the culture. Safe to say he paid attention. Safe to say he probably heard them brothers that was having afros in their hair and everything like that with the afro pick or the pick that folded up with the red and green side. He probably heard them use the word woke quite a few times. I doubt he got offended. I doubt he got offended. But there you have it right there. So when you look at Robert Griffin III, Ryan Clark, it's Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Not that it's their fault directly. Because America got mad. Because, see, we can say we want to say about Caitlin Clark, but I'm going to help you out. Has she won a national championship? Has she won an NBA title? Angel Reese has. And Angel Reese, remember, we talking competition. Like I said, Larry Bird talked shit. So did Michael Jordan. But see, we're not going to excuse one for talking shit and demify the other one for talking shit. Oh no, Angel Reese let her know, y'all finna hold this L. Because Angel Reese knows during that game, that playoff game, had they been losing to the Iowa Hawkeyes based on her character, based on her personal history, Caitlin Clark would have did Angel Reese and the LSU Lady Tigers. She'd have did them just like this. And America wouldn't have said nothing. And there's history saying America wouldn't do anything, wouldn't have said anything, because America didn't say anything when Caitlin Clark was doing it before that game. It was cute. Oh, look at the darling. I'm not bashing Caitlin Clark for doing this. You don't want Caitlin Clark doing this? Stop her. You don't want that going on? Stop her. But ever since Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark met in the NCAA women's basketball playoffs, this ain't been about basketball, unlike Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. We ain't even made this about the women. We made this about black people and white people. That's what the media's done. I'm not going to do that. But the damnedest thing is this. There was a foul. A hard foul. Right? If you Generation X, you're not unfamiliar with hard fouls. Hell, we've seen a basketball player literally sprint half court and hit a dude in his mouth, and the dude almost passed away. If you Generation X, baby boomers, oh no, we know what fighting looked like. We saw what the bad boys were doing to the Chicago Bulls. We remember the malice in the palace. We remember the Knicks in Miami. We know what all that looked like. I don't think we ever said them players hate each other. don't like each other, but hate each other? Well, Robert Griffin III, and I'm paraphrasing here, makes that type of comment. And that type, without him sitting down, speaking to Angel Reese, he's able to tell us how Angel Reese feels about Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. And while he's saying that, it is his podcast and he can do whatever he wants to. But the visual aesthetics are off like a mug. His wife is sitting in the background. Now, mind you, it would look awkward. Watch where I go with this one. If he was capping for Angel Reese and he was married to a black woman, that image in the background still would look off. It would just be other folks complaining. Well, he's not married to a sister. He's married to a white woman who's diddy bopping while she's sitting in the background while he's commenting about how a black woman hates a white woman. Wonder why he got fired from ESPN. Anyway, Ryan Clark on the pivot, not on ESPN, not on Sports Center, not on First Take, on the pivot. He makes a comment in regard, he's talking about it, which is one of these times I wished Vice making this a talking point content for his podcast, their podcast. I wish he'd have picked up the phone. I wish he'd have picked up the phone. I wish, because now here's what we got in the media. Now we got these two brothers embroiled in an issue that to a degree ain't got a damn thing to do with the topic at hand. Why? Because they both got manipulated by the system. You both did what you both did what they wanted you to do. You college educated. You did what they wanted you to do. They got the brother that's married to the white woman arguing with a brother who's married to a black woman about race. And y'all are sports analysts. Sports analysts. Robert, RG3, you don't know Angel Reese. If I'm going to be disappointed in you, admonish you, you don't know Angel Reese. You know your wife. You can't speak on intent. You can't. You don't have a degree in psychology, last I checked. You have not sat down and had any one-on-one conversations with Angel Reese where you could determine what her psychological makeup is. You don't know a damn thing. You are a Heisman Trophy winning football player, made it to the NFL. I think a great sports analyst. I can appreciate what you were doing when you were calling the game. That's about it. That's about it. That you ain't been on earth long enough to be able to speak on anybody's mental state. You haven't, and you ain't done enough. What you did is you like too many other people, you use these two young ladies for clicks. Now, Ryan Clark, you're better than that. The amount of respect that I have for you is not affected by this incident. You're better than that. You're better than that, and so is that whole crew. Y'all are. Channing Crowder, you, Fred Taylor, that whole crew. The way you men conduct yourselves is to be commended. And so let me give this advice from an OG to an up-and-coming OG. Bang his line next time. What they want is what you and Robert are giving them. Don't give them that. Don't. You're better than that. Robert might not know. And honestly, Robert can feel how he want to feel. He acts like he's been coddled his whole life. So to a degree, he's asleep. Well, this is when you pull the brother to the side. Don't air him out publicly. Don't. He don't know no better. As Mr. Smith would say, blissfully ignorant. He don't know him not know no better. Him don't. And you low-key alluded to why he wouldn't know any better. Well, if he doesn't know any better, you can't expect him to do any better. Pull him all to the side next time. As a matter of fact, that's my advice to all of y'all. Stop doing that. Stop being manipulated by the very same machine that pays you. Stop. You know, you better than that. You better than that. So that's how I felt in regards to the Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark effect. A foul is a foul is a foul is a foul. Some of them hard, some of them soft. But I done seen some stuff, and I don't think that was it. And even with the stuff that we saw, we said, I don't. We know folks didn't got choked out. Let's not do it. No, in basketball, we know teammates that slapped each other. We do. It's talk of how Hakeem Olajuwon slapped the taste out of Bernie Maxwell's mouth. We know that. Was we crying racism when the Boston Celtics was putting Mike on the floor? No, we weren't. What was we crying self-hate when the Pistons was putting Mike on the floor? No. What about when Magic clotheslined Isaiah? Did we say anything? No, we didn't. We didn't see, and no, we ain't never been there. We ain't never been there. We ain't never been there. And I see, I thank God for my memory. I thank God for my memory, because some folks act like that stuff ain't occurred. No, it happened. It happened. And Robert, you're a sports analyst. You should know this. That history sits right there. A smart device was what you used to make your comment. That you used a smart device. You just didn't use it for what it was originally created for. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Move right along. Happy Memorial Day once again. We're going to get y'all in and out. We got Daryl Field Hill in the building. What's going on, Big Daryl? Afro says, I agree, Theo, but it took a while before I realized that I shouldn't take relationship advice from my own parents who divorced and made many mistakes. I took advice from a friend's grandparent. Absolutely. No. When I say that, we all make that mistake. But you took it from folks who were still married. We're taking it today from folks we know damn good and well ain't, not only they not married, they not in a relationship. And so when I'm looking at my young people, and yeah, we've all been blissfully ignorant, willfully stupid. I played the role. So I want folks to learn from my mistake. No, get to know yourself first. Be truthful with yourself first. And let me just say this, because I think some people might have misunderstood when I said it. When I've told my daughter and I've told the young man that she's interested in, chase the bag and not the person. The reason for that is this, real simple. The person that truly loves you, wants to be with you, wants to spend the rest of their life with you, one, they not going to take no for an answer. But two, and this is the most important thing, they're not going to take no for an answer because they're going to help you chase the bag. They're not coming to take the bag from you. They coming to add to it. So they're not taking no for an answer because they're like, oh, no, 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 no. You got me effed up. I didn't come here for that. I came here for you. When you chasing the bag, the right person will come along. I'm saying that, and man, y'all can take it forever y'all want to. I wasn't checking for nobody when Alicia came into my life. I was focused on Theo. No, Theo got to get right. I done made too many mistakes when it comes to these women out here that I'm choosing to be with. I ain't got my mind right. No, let me get my mind right. Let me get Theo right. In the process of me getting Theo right, getting my relationship right with he who sits up high, when she came, I had the discerning spirit. Let me look at what really matters. I'm too old to keep jumping in and out of relationships and everything like that. If I get into a relationship with her, by and large, if it don't work, she's going to be the last one. So let me sit back, take time. What matters to me? What do I need in a mate? And when I say what do I need in a mate, what do I need in a mate that's going to keep me satisfied? As in, I ain't got to go out the house and look for nothing else. She's going to fulfill me. She's going to nourish me spiritually. She's going to nourish me physically. She's going to nourish me financially. She's going to nourish me emotionally. Thus, when I walk out the house, I'm full. But now I got to know what's important to me. I got to know what matters to me. Because if I don't know what matters to Theo, Theo finna make a bad decision. It ain't going to be her fault. I should have known Theo. So that's what I meant with it, Afro. I understand this day and age. I get it. I get it. Listen, I get it. I understand. I get it. Y'all need to know I ain't knocking nobody. I get it. I'm trying to help you so you can have it longer than shorter. That's it. I get it. He drive this, she got that, he looked this way, she look. I get it. I understand it. Looks fade over time though. You listen, you ready? If for no other reason, you better make sure the person you with go stay with you, even if your looks fall off. You need to make sure the person you with go stay with you, even if you ain't got no money. And you can't do that if you don't know who you are first. Okay, all right. Crazy over arguing over Clark and Reese like that. Yeah, bro. Doing that, I can't stand when another black person uses woke incorrectly. We're going to get on that. We're going to get on that. The worst part about the Clark Reese discussion, this is from Flash by Night Marvels, is that they don't have a real issue with each other. They're competitive and might get heated in the game, but it's basketball and they keep it that way. Thank you. Thank you. That's my brother Flash by Night. That's my fellow Devil Dog right there. Yes, it's the media. Let them two young ladies play basketball. And I've been saying that since the first time we wanted to make it like this. Let them do what Larry and Mike and Magic did. Let them play. Let them play. Because it don't matter what they do right now. It don't. They could be 2-year wonders. Theo, what you mean? I mean, as much as folks we want to talk about them right now, they could be irrelevant next season. And 10 years down the road, are we really talking about two people who only had 2 good years? So let them young ladies finish playing the game first. Let them young ladies play. Let them young ladies compete. If they foul one another, they foul one another. We got referees out there for a reason. But transposing your own bigotries, prejudices onto those two young ladies, STFU and just let them play. But as I said before, in regards to Ryan, Robert, stop speaking on how people feel unless you have audio or visual evidence that that person told you exactly how that's feel. You were being irresponsible. Ryan, you better than that. You better than that. Also, I wouldn't go quite as Clark, but RG3 is out of pocket and needed to be called out. He did. He did. He absolutely did. And the sad part about it is, here we go. This might be wrong. Shout out to Crystal's mother. Y'all be safe on the road, ladies. She gonna understand this when I say it. He comes across as one of those people who has all the book sense in the world. All the book sense. It's a question of whether or not he got. No, I like this. I think to a degree he got common sense. The book sense is there. The common sense is there. It's the street sense that's lacking. Like, I don't think he's aware. Like, he ain't woke. He's sleep. It's like, so you know what she was thinking? Like, I see it in the eye. That was hate. That was hate intended. How that's wow. You say that with your chest. So damn what everybody else here, and this is the thing right here. Here you are. Like I said, he common sense, street sense is lacking. Here you are as a black man with a platform, with your wife who's not black sitting in the background, denigrating, and very matter of factly too, denigrating a black woman. You either don't know or you don't care about the optics to the point where you still defending it. No, bruh, you dead ass wrong. You wrong for having your wife on the set. Never speak about another woman with your wife on the set. You want to, she can be on the set, but you're getting ready to admonish another woman. She don't need to be on the set, especially if you're getting ready to jump into a conversation that by and large can have racial overtones on it. Don't do it. You come across as non-credible. And the fact that you did it and you then felt like you needed to defend it, I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself, is he slow? You ain't got no friends. You can't have no friends. You ain't got no friends, because I know what Kamoyo would have told you before you did that damn piece. I know what I would have told you before you did that damn piece. I know what Grand Madam Tarot would have told you before you did that damn piece. I know what Mr. Smith would have told you before you did that piece. And I know damn good and well what Daryl would have told you before you did that piece. And we all would have told you, she don't need to be on the screen. Don't use the word hate. You don't know. You ain't talked to her. And you never will get an interview with her talking like this. And mind you, do we need to remind you? Your podcast is how you're making your change right now. You did get hired over there to CBS as a college football analyst. Don't F that up. Don't. Let's see here. It's always idiots on the site. Yeah. On the Kamoya King, I remember the first time I heard Eric July using it incorrectly, and I remember thinking he certainly knew better. Yes. We talking about woke, we gonna get there. Happy Memorial Day, Grand Madam Tarot. Mr. Ray Smith, my mentors in the building, and the lovely Grand Madam Tarot, my spiritual advisors in the building. Yes, we are in here. RG3 said that knowing how is playing with fans, sending more hate towards Angel. Yeah, he did very irresponsible with it. Keeping the party rolling. Where are we at? Woke, gatekeeping on the culture. Here we go. Woke, gatekeeping for the culture. Now, growing up in Southwest Georgia, you know, one of the things I was told, because I came from Bronx, New York, right? And in Bronx, New York, we was dating everybody, right? Right. Mom passed away. I'm 13 years old. I moved down to Camilla, Georgia. I'm 13. I'm about 15, 16 years old and everything like that. I really ain't really acclimated to what's going on down south, southwest Georgia. And I got this, I'm going to call her sister. She wasn't a sister, right? Wasn't a sister. I'm in the 10th grade. I be trying to tell people, when you look, when you him or when you them, when you that person, don't be so quick to take offense to stuff. Be like, Theo, what you mean? So real quick. It say something about you when you attract every woman as a man. Every man can't say that. Every man can't say that. You need to thank God. You be like, oh damn, so every woman find me attractive. Yeah, you might not explore all those options, but you do have options on the table. Some folks get mad because the same sex find them attractive. You ain't got to be interested in the same sex, but understand there are some folks interested in the opposite sex, and the opposite sex ain't interested in them. You ain't got that problem. You ain't ever got to explore them options, but you got stuff available to you other folks don't. So what I'm saying? I'm saying this. I'm in Camilla, Georgia. I'm in the 10th grade. I can't necessarily tell you the sisters was checking for me, because if they were, they didn't tell me. But what I can tell you is there was this one young lady who was checking for your boy. She wasn't no sister. She was calling me, calling my name, calling my whole name. Anyway, no, stop. She was calling your boy. You know, back then, she was writing me letters and stuff like that. Yeah, she was licking the stamp. Stop. Y'all know we didn't have internet back then. She was writing your boy letters. She was writing me letters in school. She was sending me letters in the mail and everything like that. Shout out to my homeboy, Ben E. Thomas and everything like that. Shout out to all my class. They pulled me to the side. Shout out to Frank Grissom and everything like that. Shout out to Jimmy Merritt. They pulled me to the side and they said to me, boy, you better be careful. What you talking about? Not what you talking about, Willis. What you talking about? Because they knew what I was doing. She had been talking to them, trying to get right, let him know I like him and everything like that. They like, okay, we go, this Camilla, Georgia. 85, 84, this Camilla, Georgia. Camilla, Georgia. Google Camilla, Georgia. Do you not know they just desegregated they cemetery not too long ago? That's right. They had the cemetery segregated. This Camilla, Georgia. Classmates pull me to the side. Say, hey, you gonna mess around and die with rope burns around your neck. What? Wait, what? What? Whoa. I'm in the 10th grade. We ain't supposed to be having conversations like this. I'm thinking I got a long life ahead of me. They say, hey, you gonna mess around and die with rope burns around your neck. And I kid you not, Southwest Georgia, Camilla, Georgia, Mitchell County, quote, end quote, you better leave that white girl alone. Mind you, my aunt had already showed me roots. So it ain't like I ain't got no. Whoa. You saw roots, chicken. We saw that. What's your name, boy? Kunta. What's your name, boy? Kunta. Yeah. So I'm right there. Oh, so this where we at? I stopped talking to her. I stopped talking to her, and I ain't gonna lie, my classmates probably killed any interest I had of ever. Cause that, you see how I said that? I ain't forget that. you gonna mess around and die with rope burns around your neck. If they didn't use the word die, you gonna mess around and leave here with rope burns around your neck. I know what that means. No, that means I'm hanging from something. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not. They were telling me to stay woke. In the 10th grade, my classmates, shout out to them. In the 10th grade, you had 15-year-old boys, right, being educated by their fathers, grandfathers, parents, grandparents, right? See another classmate from up north, he might not know any better because he ain't from down south. He don't know the history of the South like they do. Hey, man, you need to be careful out here in these streets. You ain't up north no more. You down south. Well, shout out to those that are rocking with me today. We've been using woke for quite some time. As a matter of fact, they even went so far, shout out to the great Spike Lee, even went so far, I want to say, what was it, 88, 89, made a movie, School Days. You got folks that either A, weren't alive, or when they were alive back then, they didn't know what the hell woke meant aside from wake up, get up, it's time to get some breakfast. But now all of a sudden, they want to take that word and apply it to any damn thing. And we be in on it. You know, I'm so disgusted by that part that if I hit this table right now, I'd break it. Easily. Because I'm disgusted with our behavior as a people. The word woke, we sit around and let folks take that word and apply it every damn where in our presence, and we don't check them. But now Nick Cannon can get checked, right? Right? Nick Cannon can get checked. We can get checked at the grocery store, right? Right? Somebody want to let us know we've done something wrong. We ain't got the right food. They can say something to us. No, hey, let me see your receipt. Do you live in this neighborhood? Any point in time, don't mind. You know what? I got time. I just looked at my watch. I got time today. Our culture, we won't protect it or we'll sell it out. Somebody just put in the comments, RGIII. RGIII has done phenomenal things as a self-starting Black man. Compromising our culture? For what? You're a Black man. You're the epitome of woke. You got a Black comic book, right? Or what are you telling people? You don't want to put a whole bunch of Black characters in it? Well, okay, hey, what was Friends? That's what I want. I want the dumbass person to tell me what was Living Single and what was Friends. Because I see, here's the thing. I know damn good and well you're not going to apply the word woke to Friends. Not if you're a Friends fan. You're not going to apply the word DEI to Friends. Why not? When they use the word woke, what they're saying is, and I'm going to double down on it, what they're saying is it's not enough white men in it. Because they don't care about the white male that thinks like that, don't even give two damns about the white woman. I said what I said. I meant what I meant. I was very specific. The white male that thinks like that don't even give two damns about the white woman. No, all he cares about is him and him alone. That's what they're saying. When Will Kane talks like that, it's not enough white men in it. When RGIII co-signs on it, it ain't enough white men in it. When Fox News uses it, it ain't enough white men in it. When Donald Trump talks like that, it ain't enough white men in it. When JD Vance kisses Donald's ass, it ain't enough white men in it. That's exactly what they're saying. My question to you, to us, is when do we hold them accountable? Like, no, don't say it's woke. Say what you really want to say. Don't say the MCU went woke. No, say what you want to say, because the MCU didn't go black. The MCU didn't go black. It didn't. So woke is off the table. Say what you want to say as a bigoted racist. Say it. All them words out there, all them words got definition. Say it. Because woke don't mean what you think it means. And we not doing that. Here we go. You came in using it like that, but you won't go into 2026 using it like that. What I'm saying to, if you on this live right now, what I'm saying is check their ass every chance you get. I don't give a damn if you watching a YouTube video. Somebody use the word woke incorrectly, have just as much integrity as they do to correct that ass. Because they don't mind correcting. I know. I done had 3 people try to check 3 people that ain't black, try and check me in the past 3 weeks on the word woke. The first person swore up and down I was a chat bot. Mind you, that person wasn't even born when School Days came out. The other 2 people, both of them over there on Threads. I don't know what I'm talking about. Google is free. See, this is the thing. In this day and age, you ain't gotta argue with nobody. You just need to know what you're talking about before you say anything. Double check it. But Google is free. Oh, that ain't what the word woke mean. I guess I know how you feel because you think it's black. I guess I know you don't use Google, and it's free. Went over to Google, still wanted to come back and debate it, and telling me that the term started with black folks. He wanted to justify and say, "Oh, now no, I don't remember Al Sharpton signing off on that. I don't remember Louis Farrakhan signing off on that. I don't remember Jesse Jackson signing off on that. I don't remember getting no memo from the NAACP. I don't know nothing about that. I don't. What Fox News ain't asked me a damn thing. CNN ain't asked me a damn thing. Joyce, whatever her name. Oh no, I ain't heard Jamel Hill say a damn thing. Boyce Watkins. I don't know anybody that said, yeah, you could. Denzel Washington ain't said nothing. So when the hell did this authorization come around for everybody and their damn mama to? You can be a black gay man. The only part of that applies to woke is you being black. You being gay is not a woke topic. That's a social topic. That's what it ain't woke. Way too many of us wanting to participate in that stuff, make woke about the other stuff we got going on in our life. Oh no. Woke is black. It ain't about your sexual orientation. It ain't about your political beliefs. It ain't about your religious beliefs. It ain't about your gender. It ain't about your finances. It's about black. When folks start talking about all the what, it's only been 2 woke movies, 2 in the MCU, 1.3 billion and 800 million. Don't let nobody stand around and tell you the Marvels failed. No, the Marvels didn't fail because it was woke. Hell, the Marvels didn't even fail because it was DEI. The Marvels failed because the script, the plot sucked ass. That's what that was. The plot, the script sucked ass. But we know why the plot and script sucked ass. We can articulate it because the writer is a Miss Marvel fan. She don't care that much for Carol Danvers. Don't care that much for Monica Rambeau. That's not a DEI problem. That's an ignorance problem. That's a stupidity problem. And I'm saying that on behalf of the executives. because the executive hired her knowing all of that. That ain't got a damn thing to do with DEI. An executive is a white male. Stop. If we gonna keep blaming stuff going on with the MCU, considering who's in charge and who's controlling it, stop saying it's woke in DEI when the two dudes that's running stuff are white heterosexual men. Stop. Full stop. Don't say not another damn thing is DEI woke. No, that's being done. The strings are being pulled by two white dudes. So stop that. Stop lying on everybody else and say it for what it is. You don't know what the hell you're doing. It's been evident you ain't known what the hell you was damn doing because you won't respect the source material. That ain't DEI. That ain't woke. That's stupid. See how I'm able to articulate that? I still sound like a chatbot. I'm just asking. Here we go. The X-Men titles, did y'all cancel? Were they canceled because they were woke? Were they canceled because they were DEI? This me finna be petty. Were they canceled because they didn't have enough viable black male mutants in them? No, the writing sucked. The writing sucked. Too many characters being used. First year characters, brand new characters that fans, comic book fans is by and large Generation X and baby boomers. You got to do something to make us care about new characters. You can't introduce a whole team and damn near the whole team B-list, C-list characters. There's a reason why they B-list, C-list. We don't like them. Woke was around in the 1930s in the black community. There we go, Grand Madam Tarot dropping that knowledge. Tyrone Magnus was the first black person I heard use woke like that. I was like, there you go. You see how you said it? Tyrone Magnus. Now, why would he do that? What does Tyrone Magnus not know about black culture that he would do that? How old is Tyrone Magnus where he, as a black man, would just take that word that started, that's black culture. I ain't gonna say start because that means I'm gonna say it's going, no. What a word that's black culture. Why would Tyrone Magnus take that word and use it as a catch-all? What's his motivation? Like if I look at this right now, let me see here. Do it right this. Shout out to Black Panther for pulling up. Thank you so much, Black Panther. Y'all in here today. Let's do it like this right here. Because I want to make sure I'm doing this right here and everything like that. Give me a second. Give me a second. Y'all be like, Tyrone. I know who you're talking about. Thank you. I stopped following him a long time ago. Because that's what that is at the end of the day. So Tyrone Magnus, we're gonna say what? He in his what? Late 30s? Early 40s. So are we gonna believe that Tyrone Magnus ain't ever heard of Spike Lee? No, because he reviewed movies. That's what he does. He reviews movies. So what is it about this brother who reviews movies? Because see, movie reviewing, that's his wheelhouse. That's his area of expertise. So am I really finna sit up here and believe he ain't ever heard of Spike Lee? Because that would be the only way what he's doing is acceptable. He's never heard of Spike Lee. But do I really believe that? No. So my question then would be to him, why are you using this word like that? What's your motivation? Who you signaling to? Who you calling? But then I got to go here. If we know that's what he's doing, why we effing with it? First, the education. You give somebody an opportunity to correct their shortcomings. He don't want to correct his shortcomings. His numbers should drop drastically. That's the other thing. Staying woke. What is woke? What is woke? Woke is me saying to you, Derek Luke was in the first Captain America movie, and Derek Luke playing Gabe didn't do what Gabe was supposed to do. That's woke. But how many black folks woke enough to care about that? Because if you give somebody a rope, they're gonna want to be a cowboy. If you give somebody a rope, they're gonna want to be a cowboy. See, we don't want to talk about that. And matter of fact, let me go ahead and do the segue. Excuse my language. This is Memorial Day. I've been seeing a lot of videos pop up on social media, especially on YouTube. John Walker ain't shit. John Walker is a coward. Let me see if I got this right. He should have been psychologically evaled. Yeah, I'm talking fiction. He should have been psychologically evaled before they gave him the damn shield. But what did he do that makes him so honorable? He picked a fight with Sam. Mind you, before the super soldier serum, he wasn't antagonizing Bucky. That was Sam. He asked Sam if he wanted to go. Why he didn't run up on Bucky like that before he got the super? That's a coward. And we keep letting folks talk about prop him up for what? And he's a murderer. A coward and a cold-blooded murderer. Carly Morgenthau deleted his friend. It wasn't the dude that he went after. And Carly Morgenthau wasn't going after Lamar. His friend saved him. But what did John Walker do for his friend? Don't say he got revenge for him. No, John Walker sold his friend out. John Walker watched his friend as an 03 walk into a hostile situation, not fully equipped like he was supposed to, and didn't say a damn thing. That's a coward. And everybody that's been in the military knows it. Yeah, I ain't got nothing good to say for John Walker. Hell, if I'm gonna talk good about John Walker, it's the character in the comic books. Disney, the MCU, literally wrote John Walker standing by, watching his friend get deleted, and got black folks clapping for it. Got black folks saying John Walker was right. Really? So what'd you see? Did you not see this dude get humbled by the Doras? Did you not see this dude question his worth as a man? When Lamar helped him up, he said they weren't even super soldiers. He sat down at the table with Lamar that evening and asked him, if you had the super soldier serum, would you take it? That was his friend. Did he share it with him? Did he split it in half? Did he even tell him he took it? No, he didn't. He walked into that combat situation, juiced up on that ish, and didn't tell his best friend nothing. He left Lamar out to dry, to perish, to die. John did that. And every black person capping for John just as sleep as an infant after they get their breast milk, But it's crazy. We're not saying this about the Red Guardian, and we're not saying this about the Black Widow. Why we want John to be glorified so much? Why we want John to be the unsung hero of which one is it? The new Avengers or the Thunderbolt? Why we want John Walker to be the savior? because it's telling me a lot. So the cold-blooded murderer, that's the hero. The dude who sold out his best friend, that's the hero. Like, I'm looking at morals just being thrown out the damn window. And if they're thrown out the window fictionally, yeah, we can easily make that, yeah, we throwing them out the window real time. Because we signing off on it. Our characters used to have some type of morals to them, and the morals that your favorite characters had, you would embrace those morals. How you treated folks, how you talk to people, how you interact with people. Well, we sitting up here saying John Walker's a hero. Is he really? You watched it. Didn't he lie to the Mars family? Said I got revenge. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. So what does that say about all of those individuals out there wanting to say John Walker was a hero? How does that say they see you? Because you got more in common with Lamar than you do with John. Mind you, one was an E9. I'm just saying. July is a panderer. Woke was, let me make sure I keep up with them. I stopped following too. Yeah, I had to let him go. Grand Madam, he coined the term best stay woke in the song Scottsboro Boy. There it is. So getting back to the whole woke thing, I don't know what Tyrone Magnus is. I don't know what Eric July ain't that young. Tyrone Magnus ain't that young. In essence, they both old enough to know better. So I don't know why. I don't know what for. And when I look at what Eric July comes across like he angry all the damn time. So I know he's very territorial about his stuff. Well, I don't know how you have that mindset, but just give away your stuff. Tyrone Magnus, I don't know what I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know why that is. I don't. But you see what I'm saying? The question could be asked, hey, bro, why are you using woke like that? There ain't nothing wrong with that, asking that question. Hey, my guy, you know that don't apply to everything, right? Ain't nothing, like I said, we get checked all the damn time. Well, we should not have no problem checking folks. Nick Cannon literally got kicked off a wilding out because folks didn't like what he said. Folks felt some type of way. Well, I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Moving right along. Shout out to Alec Baldwin. Shout out to my teachers over there at Florida State University. You know, you be taking these media classes and everything like that, studying media. And you never know that your teacher is going to use that moment to teach you about American history, civil rights. But that's what we got. Techniques in media is what it was. And one of the people that we talked about was Alec Baldwin. Now, I would like for us to talk more about Alec Baldwin in this day and age, but I know we don't. Alec Baldwin. And when I say we, I mean us as a people. We don't. I Am Not Your Negro. It's a book. It's a video. Video book. You can buy the video, Amazon, eBay. The book, you can read it. But that's us. Poet, writer, going back. I am not your Negro. I've heard a lot of things that aren't correct in regards to us as a people, and we won't necessarily do the research. We just go along with what somebody tells us that we trust, such as the word the N word comes from Nigeria or not or Niger, where truth be told, neither one of those countries existed when that word was being used. We'll say we're going to use the word as a term of endearment to take the sting out of it. But when we get mad at each other, we use the word no differently than the slave master did. And these are things that we all deal with in this country as a people. So when you hear the word, the N word, is it with the E or the A? Well, what other race has to sit there? What other ethnic group has to sit there and figure out whether or not they've been insulted or not? Like, no, if you do what the dude from the Miami Heat did, no, it's clear as day. Oh, no, he got to go. Ain't nobody, we not gonna sit up here and have a debate about whether no, you got to go. You can't even go through social media. Folks would like you to forget that you Black, but don't have a problem reminding you that you Black. You get reminded if you're in an X-Men fan group. You can be in a superhero group. Somebody is going to say something via social media that's going to remind you exactly how they feel about you being Black. That's a microaggression. That's the Black fatigue. As my brother Darryl would say, we talked about it Friday night. That's the Black fatigue. Literally having people question your place in existence because you're Black. The whole using this whole thing, using DEI and woke the way they're doing it, that's an attack on Black people. Donald Trump talking about Black jobs, that's an attack on Black people. Saying that Black people would relate to him better because he got a criminal record. God dang, like that's really. Even the comedian who by and large, we're still entertaining. The dude could, now that's crazy to me. The dude could be in Europe on Two Brothers shows, make a disparaging comment about Black women, go from being on that show to being on his show to being on the Breakfast Club to being on Shannon Sharp. How many times we gonna put money in this dude's pocket to blast Black women? Mind you, ain't nobody ever said anything about his women like that. No, he gets to go on our shows, our podcast, and explain his side. What side does he have to explain? To justify. That's Black fatigue. Because I got to hear you blast me. Then I got to listen to you explain why you blast me. Just for you to blast me again. Mind you, you ain't talking about yours like that. Having to put your hands at 10 and 2 when the police pull up. I can't get out the car cussing out the police officer. Getting on the damn elevator. I got to watch how I get on. I got to watch how I act when you walking down the damn street. You judging me off of how I look, and I done made it worse since I've been living. Which say, Theo, oh, it wasn't enough for me to be Black. Nope, I went and got tattoos. Oh my God, Black dude with tattoos. I'm really trying it now. That wasn't good enough. In the later stages of my life, I said, oh, let me go get me some locks. So I know, based on how society feels about me, I don't like having the code switch. I want to be able to do what you do, talk like how you talk, but I can't talk like that. No, why? Because you're going to question mind you, you can talk with a Southern drawl all day, but if I talk with some street slang, you're going to question my intelligence level. It's microaggression. In essence, black fatigue is having to put up with a bunch of nonsense from people on a daily damn basis who have nothing better to damn do but cover up their own insecurities by trying to make you feel as insecure as they do. And they think they smart using pretty words. No, sweetie, we did the whole Malcolm X thing. We possess the dictionary. That's us. You don't know our language. We know your language all day, every day, twice on Sunday. You can't code switch with us. That's why you get mad when we code switch, because you don't know our language. Well, if you gave a damn about us, you would, but you don't. That is another part of black fatigue. I'm tired of having to talk like you. I'm tired of having to act like you. I'm tired of thinking I got to name my children the same names you name your damn children. As a matter of fact, you know what? Here we go. I like it. Y'all gonna start laughing on this one. You want to appropriate black fatigue? Fine. White fatigue. Now, don't get mad. If you gonna get mad about this, you shouldn't have no problem about me getting mad about that. If you don't like me talking like that, then you stop talking like that. You want me to stop talking about racism? Stop making me feel like I'm dealing with racists. And you know how I get that? What you're not gonna do. I need you to treat me like you treat your best friend Bob. Yep, I need you to treat me like you treat your best friend Bob. You don't get, no, you and Bob go out drinking. You and Bob boys. You and Bob go to the barbecue. You and Bob go to the games and stuff like that. You got to treat me like Bob. You don't get to treat me like Tyrone no more. Right. And you don't get to treat my wife like that. No, you want me to forget about racism? I've been trying. You want it not to be a race thing? Then stop talking about woke and damn DEI. You want me to forget race thing? Stop talking about black and brown jobs. Just stop. Just stop. You want me to forget about racism? The next time one of you and yours get beside themselves and want to say something slick, slap the shit out of them. I shouldn't have to do nothing. You want me to get to walk. You want us to walk lockstep. You know what? I'm right there with you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, then do something with that. You want me to stop talking about it? Okay, act like, make me forget it ever happened. Let me go to starting right now when I get off this live. Let there not be another racial thing uttered in America. Let there not be any racial actions, no racial actions, no racial verbiage from now. Yeah. Let's move past it. Let's not, yeah. Black, white, ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So if you want me to forget, because I don't mind. Remember what I said? I was in the 10th grade. I was in the 10th grade, and it was right. I'm in the 10th grade. I'd have hollered at them, but because of racist, you want me to forget it. It don't exist, right? Right. Well, if it don't exist, then start from right now. We Confederate flags gone. Ain't no more Confederate Memorial Day. All that's gone. We're not even doing that no more. That's gone. Nazi swastika is gone. Hey, if you want me to move forward from this day, from right now, racism is wiped out, at the very least in America, then all the racial stuff got to go. I don't mind. All the way, monuments got to go. All that got to go. And when I walk outside my door, I shouldn't see nothing. The neighbor that used to be a racist, he should come out the door. She should, howdy, neighbor. Matter of fact, replace the word racist with the word neighbor. Hey, neighbor. Start with the end, don't it? Neighbor has 2 syllables like another word does. Starts with an N like another word does. It's got an I and an E in it like another word does. And it ends in an R just like another word does. I'm just saying, hey, neighbor. Hey, neighbor, what's going on? I see. That way, I ain't got to try and figure out when you say something stupid if I need to put hands on you or not. Because now this me being funny. It's me being funny, adding a little levity. I've come to understand that quite a few folks are starting to wake up and just want to kiss the baby that day. Like they don't want to be here no more. And quite a few of them are choosing to walk up on young brothers and sisters and call them the N-word. Well, shout out to the Boondocks and everything like that. You're going to have to find another way to get yourself up out of here. My brothers and sisters, we're not going to keep helping you check out because you're not letting law enforcement know that that's how you want to check out. Like you should have called somebody today and say, hey, I don't want to be here no more. I don't want to do it myself. I'm finna go call a brother and sister the N-word and have them go ahead and punch my ticket. You need to start doing better. Start letting folks know that's what your plan of attack is. Because we not, and we're gonna start charging y'all for that too. You're not gonna keep getting to come up to us using the N-word just for us to punch your ticket because you didn't want. No, we're gonna start charging. We're gonna start charging. I think that's fair because some of y'all doing too much. So no, and we're not gonna just help y'all out with that. Some of y'all no, go pick a fight with somebody else. We're not helping y'all with that. At the very least, you could do what grandma did last week. Grandma just said she was sick and tired. Grandma pulled on her I know y'all have heard about it. Grandma put on her protective vest, rolled out with a 9mm. Grandma rolled out looking for trouble. See, that's what I told my wife. Grandma got up out her bed looking for the smoke. Be too many folks on this side getting up out the bed just looking to be deleted. Grandma wasn't looking to be deleted. Grandma got up and said, I got time today. Grandma went to KFC. I know y'all heard the story. Grandma went to KFC. Dude pulled into the handicap spot. When I say grandma looked like us. Grandma is a Marine Corps veteran who, if I'm not mistaken, based on her profile, was she was an MP. Grandma was an MP. So grandma pulls up to the KFC. Dude pulled into the handicap spot. You may think this is relevant. It's up to you. Buddy don't look like grandma. Grandma look like me. Buddy don't look like me. Buddy park his car in the handicap spot. They go in, him and his friend. They in there for a couple of hours. Grandma had time. You thought grandma was gone. Grandma didn't leave. Grandma sat right there. They come out the KFC. They didn't got full. They ain't thinking grandma doing nothing. Grandma been sitting there waiting for 2 whole hours. They come out. Grandma ease over to the driver's side. Grandma asked Buddy, hey, are you handicapped? He said no. She pulled out the boom, boom, and boom, boom. In both knees. One to the left, one to the right. You are now. No, she said that to him. You are now. Grandma saying to herself, I done did what I woke up to do today. See, she woke up looking for the smoke. She woke up and put on a pum vest. Nobody puts on a pum vest unless they looking for the smoke. Grandma, having looked for the smoke, got the smoke, is on her way back to the house. 5-0 get behind her. I'm showing my age. 5-0 get behind her. Grandma don't care. This isn't funny. This is actually tragic. The tragic part of the story. Grandma deleted one of the police officers that was giving chase. My condolences out to his family. But you see the difference. She got, remember the older dude who got hit by the dude at Dunkin' Donuts because he called the dude at Dunkin' Donuts the N-word? He woke up looking to check out. Grandma woke up looking for the smoke. It's them two different things. You never hear about the older black person walking around just calling folks out their name and stuff like that. That ain't what they doing. Black folk just good to be here. We just, hey man, damn. I done made it to 80. Yeah. Cause you know that ain't no giving. Right? Right. So you ain't tired of living at 80. You like, I got some more time. Well, grandma, she clearly wasn't trying to check out because she had on the Pum vest, but grandma's behind bars right now. I don't know what the defense is. I don't know how successful I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired defense works, but hey, that's what we got going on with that. This is why you walk head up, chest out, and replenish it in the skin you in. Yeah. My last James Baldwin book was If Beale Street Could Talk. I remember that. Thank you, James Baldwin. Thank you, James Baldwin. Got that wrong. Afro James Baldwin. I think you know what that is with Tyrone Madden Steel. You being polite and on code. It's one of them things where, and thank you so much, Afro. It be one of them things where, okay, so I identify as a black man. I think Tyrone Magnus identifies as a black man. I think Young Ripper identifies as a black man. Okay, so what we doing? Like that, like I'm not saying you can't be a Republican. No, do what you're gonna do. Do what you're gonna do. You vote how you want to vote. That's my thing. I ain't gotta like how you vote. But when it comes to our culture, though, when it comes to our culture, I would ask him, like, what you got going on? And I've heard brothers and sisters try and say, well, it originated. Well, why you so good? Why you so comfortable just giving our stuff away? You know it originated. Okay, so if it originated with us, who signed off on it going someplace else? Like Grand Madam said, it started with us in the 1930s. Okay, well, what black delegate since the 1930s said it applied to everything? Because I don't think Tyrone Magnus is a delegate for the black people. I'm not saying I am, but I don't think he holds any offense. He don't work for the NAACP. He don't. Ripper don't. I don't. So I'm trying to figure out when this happened. You know what? I would love to be a fly on the wall. The first time the word woke was used incorrectly, so I can see who did it. I would love to be the fly. I would love to be the fly on the wall. Not the fly on the wall. I want to be in the room the first time that word got used out of context, or I'd have straightened all that right then and there. Man, they putting on all these damn woke ass shows. Whoa. What woke ass show? You know all them shows they putting on woke and everything like that? No, I don't. No, I don't. It's a whole bunch of black shows on. Well, you know, woke don't. Yes, the hell it do. It's black. It's blickety black. It's blackety black. It's so black. It's black. It's ebony. Ain't no gray, nothing. No. If we fill this room right now with nothing but wokeness, you wouldn't be able to see me. I would have loved to have been there the first time somebody misconstrued. No, because you got to chop it off at the source right then and there. Because when you let folks get comfortable, they become emboldened. Now they feel like they can tell you what the word means. No, the hell you can't. No, you can't tell me a damn thing. Not about mine. You trying to tell me something about mine is like me trying to tell you something about yours. And how dare you? Right. Well, no person is an island unto themselves. I shout out to my brother Rashad, another devil dog and everything like that. Shout out to Kamoyo. I know it's quite a few of us out here gatekeeping. Keep doing what you do. Keep doing what you do. College kids, I think, used it incorrectly first. Say, hey, somebody need to correct them. Somebody need to correct them because I don't know how they used it incorrectly first, because I like to think that I like to think that there was some of us going on campus with them. So that would, I guess, St. John's Women's College kid. I'm guessing that means that we didn't want to intrude. We didn't want to make them feel uncomfortable. I don't mind. Folks don't mind me feeling uncomfortable. I don't mind. Keeping the party rolling though. So we got that with James Baldwin. Thank y'all so much for that. Keep me up to date. I told age, rock with me nation. Doomsday. And Avengers Secret Wars has been postponed to December 2026 and December 2027. I don't know if we keeping track, but it's not even December 2025 yet. Like hey, it ain't even June yet. Close. No, it's the 5th month. It's the 5th month. So when you take 7 months got left and then add 12, that's 19 months. We 19 months away from Avengers Doomsday. Damn. And mind you, they doing reshoots right now with the Fantastic Four. Yeah, you can Google all that. I'm not gonna lie to you. They doing reshoots, but the movie's supposed to come out. Why are you doing reshoots now? Like this movie, you should be good. You should feel confident less. So when was Black Panther supposed to come out? Black Panther 3? Because essentially December, you might well say December of 2025 is January 2026. That's just what you might as well say. Because that's what that is. Well, okay, well, what come out next year? Y'all help a brother out in the comment section. Because Fantastic Four come out this year, right? Right. And I don't know why, but Mr. Mateen is under the impression, y'all let him know. Somebody see him in that video. Ain't nobody checking for him as Wonder Man. But we got Wonder Man. That's but what movie coming out next year between Fantastic Four? Y'all good? I'm talking to the MCU fans because I know the comic book fans. I know we good. Y'all good? Because y'all ain't got nothing. After Fantastic Four, 19, y'all gonna be 17 months without an MCU movie. Y'all good? Regardless of how you feel, the question that I asked was, what does this mean for Black Panther 3? Well, first of all, that's 6 years from the last movie. No, yeah, that's 6 years from the last movie. What? Okay, so go with me. I'm just. So how old is Two? It's 7 years. He's 17. Because he was 10. Wasn't he supposed to be 10? No, I'm not checking for Tucson. I'm just asking the question. He should be 17 then, right? Is that what they doing? Like, we're not gonna age him up. No, hell no, he's gonna be 17 for real. I guess that's that whole what the movie we saw? Bad Boys, where we saw the dude pop up and then he grown now. That boy gonna be 17. He'll be old enough to play Tucson or T'Challa. Pick one. But now, in regards to this, what story are we telling here? Because this right here is after Secret War. What story are we telling here? Like this Wakanda after Secret War. What? Now I know, but this ain't got nothing to do with me. Kamoyo know. I know my brother Darryl know. I know those of us that read them stories know. But I know the MCU don't give two damns about them stories. So I'm trying to figure out you now see now here we go now. The Raw With Me Nation, we Black Panther fans. Yeah, we got Black Panther at the house. No, dead ass. We got Black Panther at the house. So we're not waiting on the MCU for no Black Panther content. We're not. I'm sorry. We're not. We got T'Challa at the house. We do. We got all of Wakanda at the house. We good. And then some of us still got Disney Plus. And while we're not using it to consume new Marvel content, you see how the movies don't do no good? The movies don't do no good because we're not watching the movies on Disney Plus. We're using our Disney Plus for the animated features. Or we might go back in time and when MCU was doing something. Like I went back and I checked out Captain America Civil War. Not Captain America. I went back and I checked out Captain America Winter Soldier. But I ain't consumed no MCU content since Black Panther 2. You need to know. I'm about it. Ride it. Yeah. So what that Kamoyo say Ironheart? I don't know who that is. Do we know why her name is Ironheart? Thank you, Kamoyo. I like that. While so many people are telling you what to do, get mad, be upset, and everything like that, do you know why she called herself Ironheart? Now this is effed up. Do we know why she chose the name Ironheart? Which, mind you, this ain't my business. Riri is not my character. I'm not a Riri Williams fan. I'm telling you that. I'm being dead at. Not that I dislike the character. No, I like her. I'm not a fan. I don't follow her all over the place. But with all the folks telling you that the character is either that is DEI, woke, racist, have any of them told you why she called herself Ironheart? That's crazy. What say? Afro says I'm no longer subscribed to that and perfectly fine without it. I get physical copies of the movies I like. That's what's up. Me, it was the Avengers cartoon. Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Like, I like a symbol, but if I got my picks of it, it's gonna be that one. And that cartoon, those 2 seasons, like, damn, if you read the comic books, damn, they was making it do what it do. So that's where I'm at with. I apologize. They got Ironheart. So Russo's canceled and all those B3. It looked like it. In the alternate timeline, Black Panther 4 is out next week. Afro, you crazy. What's going on? LJ Panther in the building. What's going on? So when we looking at this, Black Panther 3, like I said, we know because we read them stories. But if you're looking at the MCU, and I think it's safe to say the MCU has not known how to go forward since Endgame. Like, there's no clear-cut path. We don't know. We got ideas, but we don't know how to get there. Right. If you hire folks that read comic books, write comic books, phase 1, 2, 3, read, moved, watched like comic books. This stuff right here, this is stuff you wouldn't buy if it was on the comic book shelf. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, so what's your plan with Black Panther after Secret War? What is your plan with the Avengers? What is your plan? because we know how it played out in the comic books, but you don't honor the comic books. And everything that you've done has been trash, by and large. Now, mind you, folks are going to get fooled off of how well Doomsday and Secret Wars does. Don't get fooled. These movies are going to do well for the same reason that Deadpool Wolverine did well. The star power alone doesn't mean the script is going to be worth a damn. I read somewhere where somebody said Deadpool and Wolverine as a story wasn't all that, but it was a love letter to fans. Well, I would never pick Cassandra Nova as a villain, a primary antagonist. I wouldn't. I can't say, well, if we're looking at an accurate description of Deadpool Wolverine, that was a love letter to fans. That movie don't move the MCU at all. It don't. You like Ryan Reynolds, you like Hugh Jackman, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Ryan Reynolds did his thing as Deadpool. Hugh Jackman has always done his damn thing as Logan. That is what that is. But plot-wise, MCU-wise, what did it do? You ain't looking at that movie talking about the plot. You looking at that movie talking about Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. Stop that. Coogler has no plans until Secret Wars wraps up. You know what, come on, y'all. I'm of the mindset he don't have a plan, period. But that's me. Some folks gonna think that's me hating. No, that's not me hating. That's me looking at what he was looking at. What we're getting ready to talk about now is you would think I'm hating. Michael Wilbon on LeBron James fans. Thank you. I don't want to hear a damn thing. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear a damn thing. I'm telling you now. I don't want to hear a damn thing. I don't. So what I'm getting ready to say, if you get pissed, you get pissed. LeBron James is an incredible basketball player. Being able to play as long as he's played, unheard of. At the level at which he's playing, unheard of. The man has been to what? 10 NBA finals? Absolutely. He's won 4 of them. That is what that is. He's able to play right now with his son. That's cool. I don't give a damn what anybody say. That's cool. That's absolutely cool. As a young Jet, he took the Cleveland Cavaliers to their first NBA finals. They didn't win it, but he got them there. It wasn't nobody else. It was him. We just need to know it was him. They didn't have no business being there, far as I was concerned, because I was like, all y'all got is him. But it's a testament to who he was, who he is, that he got them there as a Jet. He did that. His second stint in Cleveland, when they went up against the Golden State Warriors, and they had Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson, I knew they was going to lose. I knew they were going to lose. The fact that he got them there was a testament in and of itself. You're not beating that. Kevin Durant is a 7'2" guard. And the only person who's a better pure shooter than he is the dude that's 6'4", Steph Curry, and they playing on the same damn team. You can't guard all that. Then you got Klay Thompson sitting out there. What they call him and Steph Splash Brothers. They the Splash Brothers. In essence, they making it split splash from all over the place. Yeah, they wet. All LeBron had was him and Kyrie. So that's 2 of those finals right there that while I give him all the credit in the world for being there, they lost. And I don't hold those 2 losses against him. See how I just did that? I don't hold, though you outmatched. This ain't equal. You can't do anything. LeBron James, we can love LeBron James, but LeBron James ain't wet like that. We're not talking about LeBron James being no pure shooter. It's not what we're doing. And yeah, we could talk about him getting buckets, but so does JaVale McGee. As a matter of fact, all the low post players have high shooting percentages. Do you know why? They're close to the basket. But I don't think we sit up there talking about it. Right. LeBron James is a great basketball player. I'm never going to get cussed out saying that. I'm not going to get cussed out if I say he's better than Magic Johnson. Not going to get cussed out if I say he's better than Bill Russell, who's 111. I may or may not get something from a Kobe Bryant fan who is 5-2 in the NBA Finals. 5-2. But Michael Jordan. I don't know why we feel like that's disparaging LeBron James. Are we not able to give both of them their flowers? Jim Kelly and the Buffalo Bills went to 4 straight Super Bowls. 4 straight. Who talks about them? Who talks about the spread offense and how many numbers they put up, how many stats they achieved during that time frame? 4 straight Super Bowl appearances. They didn't win either of them. So it's safe to say we don't give out participation trophies. No, you got to win it. And when we talk about achieving greatness, while it's not always guaranteed that you're going to get it the first time around, you don't shrink from it. You meet it head on. Whatever happens, happens. But you meet it head on. You don't run from it. You run towards it. That's what we do as Marines. We run toward trouble. We don't back away from it. We don't shy away from it. The moment is never too big for us. But let's be clear. Michael Jordan led the Tar Heels to an NCAA championship. He took the last shot. That might not mean anything to y'all, but LeBron didn't go. Michael Jordan is a 2-time winning Olympian basketball player. They never lost, not on his watch. Not on his watch. So then he goes to the NBA. Yeah, I hear what J.J. Redick wants to say, but J.J. Redick would have been home playing basketball back then. J.J. Redick wants to talk about how easy it was. This is the same J.J. Redick that couldn't keep, that was Draymond Green before Draymond Green. This is the same J.J. Redick that was playing that style of basketball when he was at Duke, putting his hands on people, putting his feet on people. They don't do that in today's NBA, and you know it. You know it. They don't do that. They don't play like they played back then. You can call it whatever you want to call it back then, but to do what he did, considering that's how they was playing. Oh, you can say they weren't playing basketball. You can say they were boxing on the basketball court back then, and he still made it do what it did. Now imagine if they played basketball the way they do today. No hand checking, no forearm in the lower back, no what they want to call it, no egregious fouls. No, you come to the lane, you trying to lay it up, kiss the ground. While he's built to have played back then during that era. And I think this is a fair question. During the days when you had Karl Malone, during the days when you had Xavier McDaniels, during the days when you had what's my boy name? Charles Oakley. Why he's big enough to have played back then, mentally speaking, could he have played back then? JJ Redick, I believe so. Draymond Green, absolutely. Could Steph Curry have played back then? Kevin Durant, who's allergic to weights, could he have played back then? Roaming around all these picks. Do you know what it means to set a pick? Do you know what it means to run through a pick? Do they run through picks today or do they run around? Do they set picks today or they just lean a little bit? Oh, no. No, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Back in the day, you would run into a pick and hit the ground because the dude that was setting the pick was literally a human wall. And the dude, you were literally a guard. So you little bitty run into this big old thing. What about when you got some size to you though, and you running full speed and you see the dude that set the pick? You see him and he don't see you seeing him. What do? Lower your shoulder and run straight through him. Let the referee sort it out when it's all said and done. He'll think about it next time you coming through, whether or not he want to set that pick or not. We doing that today? When last time you seen a two guard dunk on a center in today's basketball? Because Michael was a two guard, so was Kobe. But Theo, you saying all that to say what? Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the GOAT. 6 NBA titles. He never lost. Don't say anything to me about, well, what about he lost those other times? You're being disingenuous. You know damn good and well a regular season loss doesn't equate to a championship loss. You know damn good and well a playoff loss doesn't equate to a championship loss, because if you've ever played in a championship game and you lost it, that pain matches no other pain out there. And you know that. Know what you're telling me is what I told somebody else who got in his feelings. You don't mind losing. You don't mind losing, and you will justify losing. Folks like Michael Jordan, folks like Joe Montana, folks like Tom Brady, folks like Kobe Bryant, they lose sleep over losses. Losses hurt. They want to get some get back after a loss. What they not finna do is join the team that beat them. Oh, no, we got to run that one back. Hey, Kevin, I like my boys. I ain't finna go link up with nobody else. I'm not finna go join nobody. Why would I go join somebody? I'm the man. They coming to me. I'm the GOAT. They coming to play with me. I'm not going to go play. Ron Harper came over there. Not only did Dennis Rodman come over there, Dennis Rodman behaved. 3 championships. How many Dennis got? 5. Here we go. How many Robert Horry got? What's the nickname? What's Robert Horry's nickname? And I don't think we're comparing LeBron James to Robert Horry, right? Right. But now if I look at LeBron James, and I remember what I said earlier, the great ones, they run towards trouble. Here's the thing that neither Rich Paul nor LeBron James will ever be able to get off his resume. Rich Paul can't do it. LeBron James can't do it. And neither can his fans. See, I'm a LeBron James fan. There's something y'all don't like discussing, but I'm going to help you out. It starts with a J. It's 3 of them. Jason Terry, Jason Kidd, and JJ Barrera. You remember that? Those are the 3 dudes who took turns guarding LeBron James. That's what that is. You know, the same dude that y'all keep talking about got a high basketball IQ. That's what you do. Well, I'm going to ask all of those that are basketball fans who have played the game. I'm only 5'8.5". But if my jump shot ain't working and it's broke, and you 5'4", and you guard me, right now, thank you, God, I'm 5'8.5", 191. You 5'4", 130. Where you think you going? Do you think I'm gonna stay out on the perimeter shooting jump shots? Do you think I'm gonna take a 10, 15-foot jumper and it's not dropping? No. I'm finna do what I've seen the great ones do. Allow the game to come to us. I'm finna do what I saw Magic Johnson do when he played center for the Lakers. I'm finna do what I saw Michael Jordan do when he had to come in and play point guard. I'm finna adjust my game accordingly. I'm finna take you down in the block and I'm finna wear your little ass out. I'm not LeBron James. Nowhere near close. But we talking greatness, right? Greatness. Greatness finds a way to get it done. Michael Jordan was getting his ass whooped by the Detroit Pistons. What did Mike do? Go get in the gym. It wasn't just Mike, though. Scotty and Horace went with him. Let's go get in the gym. Come back out the next year. No, I'm not playing with the Detroit Pistons. I'm finna whoop their ass. Me and my crew. That's greatness. Did I say LeBron James was not a great basketball player? No, I didn't. Did I say LeBron James couldn't play the game? No, I didn't. Did I say LeBron James was horrible? No. Did I say he sucked? But you're a LeBron James fan. So you probably heard me say all of that in the words that I used. No, I'm not. He's just not the GOAT. He's not the greatest basketball player of all time. He's not. And we define that based on quite a few things. First and foremost, to even get in that conversation, it's got to be some titles though. Well, the dude that you want to compare him to, he never lost in the NBA Finals. And the dude that you want to compare him to never shirked away from an NBA Finals. He didn't. He didn't. I'm sorry. You can sit up here and say he played for a Hall of Fame coach 6 years. Your guy had him for 4. That would be Eric Spoelstra. You can sit up here and say what you want to about him playing with Hall of Famers. The first year he won the NBA Finals, while Scotty played like an NBA Hall of Famer and NBA All-Star, he wasn't. He just played like it. Mike was the only All-Star on that team. No, greatness makes itself better. I'm not LeBron James, nor am I Michael Jordan. But what I can tell you as an athlete, damn, I can't believe I just said that. You don't run from it. You don't shy away from it. You accept those big time challenges. And what you do when you know you're weak in one area, you damn sure know how to compensate it by handling your business in another area. And what we know is that that didn't happen in 2011. Can't erase that. Can't. It's history. Well, with that history sitting out there from that NBA Finals, who we comparing him to? Mike? No. Kobe. Bill Russell? Well, I know what folks like to say about LeBron James coaching the team he's playing with. Bill Russell actually has 2 NBA titles doing that. Player, coach. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm going to keep over these. I'm going to get down these notes. Then we're going to get on up out of here. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Make sure y'all know I just, oh man, did y'all, Fear Itself, did y'all check out the comic book review? Issue 523, Black Panther, Man Without Fear? Man, y'all need to go check that out. Y'all need to go check that out. I'm sitting here like, damn, it's a lot going on in that story for it just to be a comic book story. Shedeur Sanders buys $500,000 luxury car that's more. Well, I mean, his daddy got the money. Shedeur Sanders just came across the timeline. Shedeur Sanders just bought a car that's more than his signing bonus. You going to hold dude probably going to the floor. What's say LJ? Yeah, they would have gotten shanked on the court back then, bro. You better let them know. That's facts, Kamoyo, and I don't even care to see it. Doomsday is a rejected Kane Dynasty script. It is. It is. Feige blames Disney for that. I'm no longer. So yeah, that's where we at with. Like I said, I don't want folks to take away from this. I don't like LeBron James. That ain't what that is. I like LeBron James. I think he's a phenomenal player. Listen, somebody get to do workout program and everything like that, because to be able to play as long as he's playing at the level he's playing at, it's definitely to be commended. That's to be commended. That's to be applauded. That is what that is. But if here we go. Y'all ready? Let's do this. You know what I'm a fan of? And he's better at this than Michael Jordan. And basketball be damned. This matters to me more than anything else. Look at that husband. Look at that father. Think about that for a second. You want to compare him to Michael Jordan, that's on the court. It's a game. Basketball is a game. So in life, does that game really matter? You want to emulate LeBron James so damn bad. You want to promote him so damn bad. You're not even thinking about what you should be looking at in regards to him. What you should really be appreciative of. How long he been in the league? How long he been with Savannah? How many children they got? Where's his oldest son at right now? Those are life goals. Damn, the basketball goals, those are life goals. And that's beautiful and great in and of itself. And mind you, Mike didn't do that. So where it matters in life, who you think I'm trying to emulate? If I'm going to emulate anybody. Right. Make sure you got your priorities in place. That's all I'm saying. That said, I'm out. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Happy Memorial Day. Once again, y'all go do what you're going to do. Just be safe. We want to do this again. We will be coming to you with What a Week It Was Wednesday. That's absolutely what we're going to be doing. Make sure if you have not, members only. So if you ain't subscribed to the channel, you ain't going to be able to watch it. As my brother Daryl put me up on game and everything like that. We got Black Panther, Man Without Fear, issue 523. That pretty much the last part of that hate monger thing we got going on. What else we got going on today and everything like that? If you have not, if we rocking, following each other on Facebook, go link up with me on Facebook. I got a live over there and everything like that. Talked about relationship 101. And then if you rocking with me on TikTok, come over there because I was busy today. Daryl said I'd be getting busy. I did a TikTok video and we were talking about woke. Yeah, we talking went more in depth and everything like that. So if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, right. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure your notification button is on and everything like that. Also, Grand Madam Tarot got some stuff in the mail from the missus. Yeah, clothing stuff and everything like that. So if you rock with Grand Madam, go check our page. You'll see what she got from my wife, Alicia. That said, we out. In the meantime, in between time till next time, we're going to do this again. So make sure you clock in. And remember the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman. I wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and so, yeah.